If you cannot make a criticism of the richest person in the world at your job, then we have serious problems with free speech in this country.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
The last segment that I wanted to get to today is this meteorologist in Minnesota that was fired for criticizing Elon Musk. This is meteorologist Sam Cuffle, was fired by CBS Channel 58 in Milwaukee. I'm sorry, Wisconsin. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, not Minnesota. I don't know why I thought it was Minnesota. But CBS 58 in Milwaukee, meteorologist Sam Cuffle wrote on social media criticism of Elon Musk's hand gestures, I guess we can say, at the inauguration event that many thought looked like a Nazi salute. She said something, and also it is worth mentioning that even as conservatives defended Musk, as this petition notes, insisting that he is just awkward, neo-Nazis themselves had no doubt as to what Musk was doing. Quote, "It wasn't even subtle, like a wave," commented white supremacist Nick Fuentes. That was straight up like Sieg Heil loving Hitler energy. So, contemporary fascists seem to think that was a Nazi salute. Nevertheless, it doesn't really matter what was in his heart. Here's what Sam Cuffle said on social media. "You F with this and this man, I don't F with you, full stop." And after criticism of those remarks from a conservative radio host, she was dropped by CBS, who said she is no longer employed and a search for a replacement is underway. Now, I really could not care less what you feel was in Elon Musk's heart when he did what looked very much like a Hitler salute. Although I would ask you, what would he have to do for you to believe that is what happened? Because I can't imagine a situation where, in the world where we're at, where nobody is agreeing that or where conservatives don't agree that Elon Musk did a Nazi salute. What would it take other than for them to affirmatively say, yes, I did a Nazi salute, for you to believe it was a Nazi salute? That would be my question. But, I don't care if you don't think Elon Musk meant to give a Nazi salute. I could not care less about that. What I care about is that Sam Cuffle was fired for criticism that is, you must at least admit, reasonable to believe, of the richest person in the world. If you cannot make a criticism of the richest person in the world at your job, then we have serious problems with free speech in this country.
Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
And, of course, I am not surprised that this cohort of free speech warriors like Ben Shapiro and like even Elon Musk, who Elon Musk said, if you tweeted something, we will pay for your legal bills if you got fired for tweeting something, which doesn't even make sense because you don't have a protected right in this country to tweet. Even as I'm talking about free speech as a principle, it is still the case that the First Amendment does not apply here because CBS 58 is not the government, so the government cannot force CBS 58 to employ Sam Cuffle. She does not have a constitutional right to this job, and she does not have a constitutional right to, to protections from repercussions from her speech in the private sector. Nevertheless, it is to allow something like this to stand, for the public to allow something like this to stand, would amount to a degradation of the norms of free speech in this country. And yes, if you have been on this free speech train for the last couple of decades and been talking about, it's so sad that these people
who regularly write for the New York Times opinion section and have best-selling books and are always being interviewed on TV, they're being censored. If you have actually caped for millionaires so that we can hear their opinions more often than we do, then I do think that you are obligated to sign this petition on change.org titled Reinstate Fired Meteorologist Sam Cuffle to CBS Channel 58. I think that if you have been on those types of bandwagons, you are obligated to sign this because it is really an affront to a culture of freedom of speech that she has been fired for this. She worked for CBS for 5 years. She has been working for that company for 5 years, sacrificed 5 years of her life to this company, and they fired her because she did not have a politically correct opinion on the establishment. It's so freaking gross, especially that it is coming because of, because of criticism of Elon Musk, because his whole shtick has been, I care about free speech. Free speech is so important. Free speech, free speech, free speech. Obviously, he has not spoken up about this. He has not said she should get her job back. And people that have fallen for his shtick, the idea that he actually cares about free speech, you should take a look at this situation and reevaluate some of your priors and the degree to which you believe that people like that Elon Musk and people like Elon Musk actually care about freedom of speech as an issue. And this is also another reason why workers everywhere need to unionize. If CBS Channel 58 was a union station, which I suppose it could be because it's in Wisconsin, my assumption is that it is not a union station, because if it was a union station, then there would be a union contract almost certainly providing just cause protections and due process rights for employees. And it would be much more difficult for them to fire her for something like that. That's why, everybody deserves a union so that you can shitpost, for lack of a better word, without fearing your boss. So there you go. You need to unionize, get it in a contract, the right to shitpost. And there you go. Just a really, really gross situation. My heart goes out to this poor girl, and hoping she is able to get her job back.
Yeah, hopefully Elon gives her some money, right? If he's gonna stay true to his word.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.